previously on the Road to Hokage.
Or who's your DOA Mount Rushmore?
That's almost literally like a 2-decade-old question.
In this video, we feature one of the pioneers of Dead or Alive, a legendary bass player and the owner of Free Step Dodge, Matt Ponton. Matt Ponton, aka Sora, shares his knowledge about the history about the entire DOA series, including Free Step Dodge, the longest running DOA website to date. Afterwards, we decided to challenge Mr. Matt Ponton to a serious first to 3 in Dead or Alive 3++. So stay tuned because things are about to get heated in this friendly match. Stick around to the end to find out who won. This is the Road to Hokage.
Yo, headband on my dome, I'ma go do it my way. So watch and behold, it's the Road to Hokage.
Yo, what's going on, my kunoichis and ninjas? Welcome to the Road to Hokage. In this series, I'll be sitting down with some of the biggest names in Dead or Alive. Today, we're sitting down with Matt Ponton, owner of Free Step Dodge, aka Sora, highly regarded as one of the legends in the series. Exceptional tournament player, bass main, all that good stuff. Matt, how you doing tonight?
It's kind of late for me, but I'm excited for the interview, and I really appreciate what you've been doing for the community. So I wanted to, I accept it as an honor for being here.
Oh, honor! Oh, dang, that's huge. That's huge. An honor from the great Matt. That's crazy. I'm blushing, but you guys can't see, so
Matt.
you know.
The great Matt. The great Matt.
The great Matt. All right, so
my next username, the great Matt.
Hey, there you go. That could be your I know you like the Smurf on DOA 1 game, so that could be the next one. But yeah, so let's jump into something light. Actually, yeah, how did you get into Dead or Alive, seeing as you're one of the OGs of this whole thing? Actually,
making me feel old now.
Hey, just out of respect.
Coming out with the hard questions at first. The ones I'm trying to be as honest as I can in these answers.
Oh my god.
So my first experience wasn't much, but it was like my first experience with it, and that was just in a local arcade. They happened to have Dead or Alive ++ in there, and I spent like $1 worth of quarters on it. I really enjoyed like the animations and characters. I think at the time I was an adolescent teenager, somewhere in there too. So there were certain things about the game that definitely stood out to me. Then about like 6 months later, like I was in an electronics boutique. That's what they call GameStop these days.
EBT, yes, forgot about EBT. Classic. Fuck, I'm old.
And
oh my god,
I'm older, sir. I'm not quite Grand Poobah era. That's reserved for another man of the DOACENTRAL era. But I'm up there now. I'm like the equivalent of the new gen in that regard. Then DOA, they had a DOA 2 demo disc Dreamcast in their Dreamcast kiosk. And I remember my mother like saying, "I'm going to JCPenney's." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll be here." And then like 3 hours pass, and I'm just playing as Ayane and Ain in there. And of course, at the time, I just don't know any Japanese, so I just thought her name was Ayane. Ayane, and I'm like, I mean, it could be how they don't have any dialogue that says her name.
Funny. Right.
I didn't know until like DOA 3 would release 2 years later when like Hayate says like Ayane, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's her name. All right,
that's hilarious. Ayane.
And
I've never heard that.
I literally bought that because I didn't have a Dreamcast. I think the Dreamcast, PS2, Xbox era, my first system was an Xbox. So I didn't have a Dreamcast. My friend had gotten PS2 DOA Hardcore, 2 Hardcore on that, and we would play it a lot. But before that, I had a friend of mine who had a Dreamcast, and I bought him for his birthday a copy of DOA 2, just so I would be able to play this whenever I came over his house. It's the only reason I bought him the game. Like,
Man, that's crazy.
like we were all big into fighting games. We played like 2D Fighters, King of Fighters, Capcom vs SNK2, etc., etc. So, we were big into fighting games. I was the best one of the group in DOA. They mainly liked like King of Fighters games. They would play that like nonstop every day after school, and I would just want to play 3D fighting games.
Tight.
So then I ran into DOA Central, the old original community website.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing that there was tournaments for the event. That was around. I was being aware of it, like because like DOA 3, like it wasn't until like mid DOA 3's lifespan when DOA 2 Ultimate was starting to come out, or being made aware of like, hey, we're going to be able to play games online. And back then, it was, you were in very niche like fighting game, not even just DOA, but like fighting games were niche. Like if you went to a major event back then, this is like 2003, 2004, like a major was like 30 players. Like that was it. It's like literally 30 players was like the major. Like that was considered like, oh, you're part of the top games. Like 32 players, you made a 32 player list,
right?
And so, yeah, I think my first event was NEC 5. I went online and thought I was like some, before the Xbox Live came about, like. I thought I was good stuff, best of my squad of 5. Like I could get 1,000,000 points on survival mode. I knew all of Ayane's. I didn't understand the concepts of like launching and the stun system at the time. Yeah, my first event was NEC 5, where I played DOA 3, and I left before the DOA 2U tournament, just because I had to get home for work and stuff. But since then, I liked the camaraderie, the social aspect that tournaments offered, because like a lot of people they think like, oh, I can't play a tournament because I'm not good enough, or like I don't want to go all the way across the country just for a tournament. And in my experience, the tournament only, and you can probably back this up, but or disagree with me, it's up to you, but in my experience, the tournament is very much a like maybe 25% of the actual event. Most people who enter it don't expect to win, and they're just mainly there to see and meet other fans of the things that they are fans about, and have plenty of life experiences there. So I got bit on that bug. I stuck with it throughout all of DOA Central, through the Dark Ages, post DOA 4, all the way to DOA Dimensions, where it was about DOA Dimensions, I think, was when I started up Free Step Dodge. And then from there, like, that led into some doors of DOA 5 and et cetera, and now we're here.
You are watching the Road to Hokage. Hope you enjoy.
So I think that gives you a nice overview of that.
Yeah, that was definitely
of where I started to
right.
how I got here.
Okay. So speaking on that, I know you touched a bit on DOA Central, which is one of the founder websites for actually Dead or Alive, for everything DOA. Like, what was your involvement with DOA Central, which is actually AKA Free Step Dodge, which most of the people know about now?
It would be like the equivalent to Free Step Dodge.
Yeah.
So DOA Central was started up by a man named Morris Hunter, whose gamer tag was Dawsim, and Virtua Pi, Christopher Keith. They started it up because they just wanted, like me at the time, or eventually like me, wanted to just have a place where hardcore, it doesn't have to be angry, but like hardcore, like in terms of like breaking down the system, talks of that were being said. I mean, they were definitely everyone's a fan of like the full game itself. I think that we can go into that another time, but like a lot of the stuff that came about when DOA 6 was coming out, I felt it was like way too, like the divide doesn't need to be there, and there's people who are trying to give a reason to fight people. But I'm sorry for digressing. But
you should,
yeah. I had joined DOA Central when DOA 2 Ultimate released, and we started doing some online tournaments. Eventually, I just got to know the people there, and moved up to like a moderator status in the forums, which isn't much, because anyone could be a moderator. It's just a matter of a permission flag. But then like me and Virtual Pi didn't really like some of the direction that Morris was doing. Not that it was anything bad, it was just like we were tired of some of the bureaucracy of just like waiting for things to get done and stuff. So we just decided like, hey, let's just branch off and just go make our own DOA competitive site. And we had seen there was other competitive sites that would try to like take the reins from DOA Central.
DOA World, I remember that one, right? Wasn't that one back in the day?
DOA World, that was actually like Master and Morris as well. That was like their spin-off. So, Sorry. They were not DOA World. My apologies on that. No, there was at the time there was 3 websites. There was DOA World, there was DOA Central, and there was Neotaku. And Neotaku and DOA World were very casual friendly. They just wanted to like, hey, share screenshots of DOA Extreme and stuff and like that type of stuff. Whereas DOA Central was more about the hardcore thing. And then there was websites started up, like I think Tom Brady started up a website called DOA Plus with Tom Cannon from Evo. Before DOA 4 was announced for Evo. However, like one thing that me and Virtual Pi took note of was that each of these other websites, they were like, hey, we want to like an actual only competitive players like website to talk about this stuff. And so we noticed that like the website just looks dead. Like after like a month or so, like once you get all the facts and stuff on there, like it just looks dead. Like and you weren't like reprimanded for talking about casual stuff, but like you were. And this is before the era of Facebook, mind you. Like there was like no social media at this time. Like this was social media. Like forums were social media. Like you would sit there and just wait for someone to reply to a thread.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like this is even before YouTube, right? Like we're like putting up links to MPG files that are like now defunct because like they've been lost over time. Tournament matches and VHS tapes and stuff like that. But like. We took note of that, and so when we made Free Step Dodge, we made a very conscious effort that we wanted to be a competitive focused website, but we were always at least more open to like, hey, let the fans of the series, we're fans of the series, let's have discussions about the game series story or character models. We're okay with those type of discussions. It's just that we want to focus the site on competitive play. So we like focus like the front end pages on like competition, tournament results, tournaments coming up, breaking down videos and strategic like breaking down the system mechanics and stuff like that. Right. I still work on the wiki today. Like not today. These days, I still work on the wiki there. I think I like Goti Gargar, the main guy who's been behind DOA 3++. He just got all the DOA 3.1 frame data in the new format that I made up on the wiki page, because it's just like even today with the dawn of social media and especially Discord, the value of having a forum and website are very much a static, like more like record based of information. Like Discord, I haven't seen Discord be an easy access way to that. Like people make bots and stuff, but like everything gets lost once it passes the page, right? Like if you missed whatever happened the past 8 hours and it's now 3 pages up, very rarely are people going to care to like look back, on what strats or what, right? And so that's where the value of like a website comes from. Is the main reason why I haven't like shut the site down in the dawn of the new social media areas, is because I every time I'm thinking about like, I should just close it down, can't afford the bills anymore. Like it's just like I just don't I don't want to lose that like not it's not necessarily the like, you know, I wasted my time feeling, but it's like the hole in my stomach about like all this information, casual, competitive, like
Yeah, it's a lot of history.
tournament rankings, the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Like you can't even like the official unofficial DOA wiki, like the wikia.com or whatever, doesn't have frame data on there. Like they have books, you know, like I mean I haven't gone through and transcribed the whole thing either, but like the frame data is there, but like they don't even have frame data there. They don't. So it's like, you know, the idea of losing all this information, like, you know, not having a place to go to find it, like that upsets me whenever I consider shutting it down and just like rolling with however the community wants to roll with it, because in the end it's really what the community wants to do with it. I'm just providing a platform for other people to congregate and do what they want. If they want to meet, you know, use it as a tool to meet up with others at events and put their money down in whatever game they want to play and have some fun, it's up to them. You know, if they just want to make posts about, like, that's it's very open-ended. It's not so much control on my part as it's whatever the community puts into it is how the site ends up looking.
This is what I want to see. When it's all said and done, DOA career on the line. Can you beat the Hokage in a serious first to 3? Pick a DOA, because I know you're good at all of them. Can you beat me in a serious first to 3?
Serious first to 3.
A serious first to 3, like 100K on the line.
With you at on a handicap. All right, so we're just playing for reals now, right?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully we get some sound. Oh my god, there's still nothing there. That's so annoying, dude. Alright, whatever. Let's go. Oh, good counter.
Hold on 1 second, because now I can't hear you over the over. Let me see if I can at least turn you up and maybe turn you up. And give me another test. Go ahead and say something.
Yep.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and turn down the volume a little bit on my end for Simu. 75. Because I couldn't hear you talking at all during the fight. Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. Let's get it. Oh, he has that? That's crazy.
This is the game they got it in.
Oof. That's insane. That's not even. Oh my god. And that's. Yo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I get this? Yes, sir. Let's go. Nice combo. Oh my god. Oof. Ooh, let's go.
Punch, kick.
Yep. Oof. Oh, that's so sick. Damn, you got me. Oh my god. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. Ooh, I'll take it. Let's go. Is that plus?
Yes.
That's not even ask why that's plus, but that's insane. Oh. Shit. Damn, 2-0. Not looking good. Could be the final match. Let's get it going. Yin. Get ready, fight. That's disgusting. Bro, why is Hayate so good in this game? Like, why is he actually so good in this game? But I'm about to turn up. I'm gonna show you why they call me the Hokage. I'm here. Tigers, what's good, man?
Good, good. You're learning.
I'm getting there. Alright, let's go. Oh. Oh god, he has that. Oh, let's go. Ooh, let's get it.
2 up, 2 up.
I'm getting there. That's such a good mix up. What are these mix-ups? Oh, can I get this? Let's go. Oh, nice, good stuff. Game has such beautiful animations. Ooh, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Ah, nice. There we go. Okay, tight. Tight. That's so good. That's it, GG's 3-0. God damn. Packed up. Lord have mercy.
Okay, Kunoichis and ninjas. Visit twitch.tv/ZakkuRye to catch the Hokage's live streams. And be sure to join the Ninjaverse Discord channel. See you soon!